Eastern Kentucky, not Eastern Kentucky. What am I thinking? Eastern Michigan taking on Kentucky. We've got Kentucky 24.5-point home favorites, 45.5 the total. I love Chris Creighton, and still, even after the loss to Texas State in the first game, even after that loss, C-Mac, he's still 30-12 against the spread. Last 42 tries as a road underdog. 30-12. That being said, that Texas State game, they could not stop Texas State at all. And Texas State put up a big number against UTSA last week. So they could have a really good offense this year, Texas State. But then last week, Long Island at home.
Come on.
22.5-point favorites, losing outright 28-13 in that game, giving up 400. They have a bad defense, man. 479 yards to Long Island in that game. Stanzani, the quarterback, lit them up. They ran the football with a good amount of success. Eastern Michigan's offense, I can't blame Noah Kim. He played all right. They were able to do enough offensively. I'd like to see them do a little bit better than a little over 300 yards. But like I said, big-time concerns here right now with EMU. I love Creighton always gets the most out of every team he coaches. He just might not have a lot to work with this year. This could be a really bad – just my early takeaways from Eastern Michigan from seeing them is that they just might have a really bad football team this year. And I don't know if Chris Creighton's going to be able to overcome it this season. Keep an eye on the status of Zach Calzada for Kentucky. Not practicing, injured shoulder, coming out of that Ole Miss game. So if he doesn't play, there could be a change at quarterback here for Kentucky in this game. Not that it's a big downgrade because I'm not a big fan of Calzada, but still, you might be going to Cutter Boley, and Cutter Boley has only got 53 pass attempts in his career with Kentucky, 4 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. Not exactly a ratio you want either. So the Kentucky offense is the problem. They don't have a great offense. I don't think they have a great quarterback. But Eastern Michigan can't stop a nosebleed. Their defense has been so bad. So something's got to give here. Kentucky's suspect offense or Eastern Michigan's suspect defense. I'm tempted still to take EMU. You're talking 24.5. Kentucky's been a bad long-term, bigger favorite for Mark Stoops. The offense has issues. It's you got this game following the Ole Miss game, and then you go back into SEC play next week against who do they play? At South Carolina. Actually, at the bye week after this game, then you play South Carolina. It's not a Kentucky spot, and I don't trust their offense one bit. So even though it's scary because this Eastern Michigan team might be really bad this year, we're still talking about backing a coach that's 30-12 against the spread as a road dog the last 42. For me, I'm still leaning Eastern Michigan plus 24.5. C-Mac, what do you think?
God damn, this might be the ugliest one. Hold your nose here. Kentucky could just hand it off and win this game.
That's true. I know that run defense in particular.
Maybe could cover. I don't know. They're just not that type of team. Yeah.
Like they're giving up 311 rushing yards per game. They're giving up 7.4 yards per. That's so bad. They could just literally hand it off and have success. That's the biggest concern here if you're back in EMU.
Yeah, this is tough. I thought, Kentucky was the play last week as dogs at home. They can't be backed at this number. I don't give a shit. It's Eastern Michigan or nothing. I know that's crazy. Yep. I might sound like a freak, but there you go.